For my next artifact, I chose an assignment from the course SPED, Family and Interprofessional Collaboration in Special Education. The purpose of this assignment was for us to develop a professional development for our school's faculty meeting, addressing topics related to inter and or interprofessional communication and collaboration, which I thought that it was amusing because at my school, that was actually one of the first goals that we had set ourselves for the school year. So I had the chance to share this professional development actually with my colleagues. The goal was for us to provide information about effective ways to communicate and how to become successful communicators based on our findings from chapters 2, 3, and 4 from our textbook Interactions, Collaboration Skills for School Professionals by Friend and Cook from 2013. To address these guidelines, I focused my presentation on interpersonal communication and collaboration. I tried covering topics related to effective communication and things to consider when communicating, like people's context and background, channels of communication, the need to nurture and communicate openness, how to be respectful, awareness of nonverbal cues, how to listen and monitor understanding, and how to provide descriptive feedback. I chose this assignment because the readings and presentations that we had analyzed in the third module of this course made me deeply reflect on the way that I would usually communicate or interact with either parents, teachers, outside professionals, or even with my students. After this presentation, I was a lot more aware of the way that I would usually lead or carry out meetings or how I participated in meetings. Even the way that I wrote progress reports or I had phone calls with parents. To be honest, I used to be very anxious in meetings and that I was usually part of. So I would sometimes interrupt others during the middle of their argument, trying to get across my ideas or prioritizing my thoughts. Another thing that I would usually do is trying to complete another person's sentences. Sometimes being able to successfully accomplish this, but others not, and when I didn't, it would look very unprofessional and disrespectful. So in this course and in this assignment, I also learned how to provide constructive feedback and how to communicate thoughts in an appropriate and respectful way, acknowledging what others are saying or doing, and if I would disagree with a statement, trying to be respectfully to state my point of view without judging the person, but the action. I've also learned how to accomplish positive environments in meetings where all members can feel and see that we are all there for the students and as part of a team. I've even asked students to participate in meetings where they would lead the meetings with me by sharing their dreams, their strengths, their needs and goals to pursue the goals that they wanted to pursue, and involving their parents, teachers, or outside professionals in those meetings. I've even had those meetings with my 4-year-old students, which has been a really good experience as well. Another thing that I've learned to do is being aware of my facial expression through meetings. I am a really expressive person, as you can tell. So it is usually very easy to read me. And in this assignment, I learned about the importance of controlling my nonverbal cues. Since I started to develop this awareness, I've noticed how parents watch every single movement that I make when either they are speaking or others in order to decipher what I'm thinking. So in order to be respectful with everyone's opinions, thoughts, or ideas, I currently try to be aware of what my facial expression or body language is saying to others. So I thought that this information was also very important to share with my colleagues as I was doing the presentation. And I thought that this assignment was really useful for my professional career and for my personal life as well.